all matter is made up of particles, which can be atoms, molecules, or ions, and these depend on the type of the substance. These particles are the building blocks for the solid objects, liquid, gases, or plasma. The way these particles are arranged and how close they are to each other determines a lot about the substance. In solids, as we discussed, particles are usually tightly packed in a fixed structure, whereas in liquid, they are close but can move around. In gases, the particles are far apart and can move freely. Density is a quantitative measure of mass per unit volume. It is a way to express how much mass is contained in a given three-dimensional space. Distinctly, density is defined as the mass of a substance divided by its volume. The standard metric unit for density are kilogram per cubic meter or grams per cubic centimeter. When particles are packed more tightly, there is more mass in a given volume, leading to a higher density. For example, lead has a higher density than styrofoam because the atoms in lead are packed much more closer together than in styrofoam. This means for the same volume, leads contain more mass than styrofoam. The density of a material affects its properties and behavior. As we will see later in the topic of buoyancy, for example, objects with lower density relative to fluids can float. This principle explains why a ship made of steel, which has a high density in a solid form, can float on water if encloses a volume of air, which has much lower density.